2000s. I was a young lawyer, activist. I was involved in all sorts of interesting kind of campaigns. And very much like we're doing now, you used to turn the television on and think, oh, okay, they're having a fight over there, there's a siege going on, there's people down, let's move on to Coronation Street. You know, it was kind of that moment where you knew it was happening, it was not far from where we were. And it's, for years afterwards, there was a guilt that I kind of carried about could I have done more at that time. Interestingly, I think when we look at it from a kind of an identity for British Muslims, a lot of extremist videos actually start with the Balkans and look what happened to the Muslims in Europe. It's actually quite a big moment of us and them. Not that I watch extremist videos, don't call it on record, it's actually putting this on record, it's a mad world. But it's kind of, I think having a formal commemoration day, being able to put that in place, shape it, fund it, probably that was a kind of an amazing moment. Meeting the Queen, Her Majesty. Honestly, these are, you kind of, when I first met the Queen, when you become appointed a Privy Councillor, there's a whole kind of ceremony that goes on, and I thought, oh, I'm going to turn up and I'm going to be really cheeky, and I'm going to say, oh, greetings, Mom, from the Commonwealth. And you get there, and she's quite a small lady, but her presence is huge. And suddenly, kind of the jokes, the humour, oh, I'm going to be so clever, I'm going to do this. All you're thinking is, I shouldn't have worn these 4-inch heels because I'm going to fall flat on my face when I curtsy. And I just remember standing outside before you go in, constantly going, right, okay, look back for her. And I'm sure the guy, I'm sure I went through. What's wrong with her? You know, she keeps kind of doing this every 2 minutes. So all you're petrified about is doing that. And then I had the privilege of having a lunch with Her Majesty. Actually, there were only 6 of us, and in her residence. And she's got these wonderful corgis that kind of, and obviously, you know, I never grew up with pets, come on, I was walking in a Muslim working class, oh, we don't like dogs, but anyway, really nice, but I think, oh God, how do you turn up and say, Her Majesty, can you put the dogs away? That's what you normally do. I just sat there, and my colleague who was sat with me said, you're very quiet today, and you're not eating much today, and all I was thinking was, oh, I need to get out of this lunch. It was terrible. And I just kind of think, if only my parents had bought us a dog when we were small, I would have ruined that wonderful moment, you know, when I met Her Majesty in a private lunch, and I just couldn't hold it together. So yeah, some really amazing moments. Actually, government, frontline, I always say government is a bit like childbirth. Once you've done it, you forget about all the pain and you just remember all the good bits and you think, oh, that was really kind of lovely. So I think you kind of put to one side the tough bits and you start to remember some really, really good bits. Thank you.
Another round of applause just to say thank you very much for very much. Thank you everyone for their questions. I believe the mains are about to be started, so thank you very much. Enjoy.